start Procreate. For now, I'm just going to start a square canvas. Let's go ahead and go to the desktop, swipe up, or go to the desktop any way you know how. This is the desktop. Do not confuse this desktop with the gallery that you have your Procreate projects listed. This is the one we just made called Untitled Artwork. I'm going to click on it and change the name. I'm going to call it Clag. I'm going to go back to Clag and open it up again. And just so we could have something in here, I'm going to draw several circles. 1, 2, and 3. Just so that we know we have something on here. Okay. So let's do this again. When I say go to your desktop, what do I mean? I go to here. When I say go to the Procreate gallery, what do I mean? I mean go to here. And another thing we're going to need to know is the difference between the Procreate gallery and your Photos gallery. A lot of you will have many photos, which is usually going to be in your recents. And to prevent yourself from scrolling and scrolling, because that could be a hassle, you might want to select a photo that you know that you're going to be using and make that into a favorites. I just clicked above. This way, all your photos that you want to use will be in your favorites section. Or you can also create a new album, which I've created an album here called Clag, which I can access all of my photos that I'm going to use. Either way is an option for you. So let's go back to the Procreate gallery and select our canvas again. Okay, so let's do that again. Let's go to the desktop, go to Procreate, go to the Procreate gallery, go to the desktop again, go to the Photos, photos like the library or photos, let's say just with Photos interface, because some of you will want to just do your recents, some of you might want to make an album, or some of you might want to access all your photos from your favorites. Okay, so I'll say go to the Photos app, let's call it the Photos app, go to the Procreate, or go to the desktop. It's going to be very important for you to know how to move between these three areas. Now, another hint is, let's say you can't see where your Procreate is. It's not on here. It might be on different desktops, so you might want to scroll and access your other desktops. And if you see on the 1, 2, 3, 4 little dots on the bottom there, and when I scroll, the dot gets whiter. That means I'm on desktop number 4. Desktop number 4 is here. Desktop number 3, desktop number 2, and desktop number 1. That's might be a reason why you cannot find your Procreate. Okay, so let's do that again. Let's start right now. This is your desktop. Go to Procreate. Let's create a new canvas. Click on the plus, and you can select all these different canvases. But for now, I'm going to do the square just because that's more convenient. And later on, I'll show you how to make a new canvas with specific dimensions. So I'm just going to click on underneath screen size. You see new canvas, screen size, and you see square. I'm just going to click on square. And it's going to make you a new canvas. I'm going to draw something else, something different here, just so we know that indeed it is a different canvas. And this time I'm going to draw squiggly lines. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the gallery, and you see how the squiggly lines. I'm going to rename this Clag 2. Clag 2. Done. So we have Clag and Clag 2. These are different projects, different canvases that you will be using. And you should really name all your canvases. Desktop, access the Photos app. I have my things all in favorites. You might have all your things in recents. Search that. Or you might have made a new album with all your photos. Okay, let's do it for a third time. Start at your desktop. If you can't find Procreate, look for Procreate. It might be on other desktops that you have. Start Procreate. Let's start a new canvas. I'm just going to do square again. It opens up to new canvas. I'm going to draw something else in here. So let's just draw like an eye. Okay. So we know that indeed it is a different canvas. Okay. Go to the gallery and rename that Clag. I'm going to be consistent. Clag 3. I'm going to go eye. Okay, so that's how you start a new Procreate project. And when you are working on several projects, you can go back to each project. Like I'm going to go back to Clag 1 and have this available. I can continue to work on Clag 1. See? Then I'll go back to, it automatically saves for you, by the way. I'll go back to the gallery. Let's say I want to work on Clag 2. Okay. I'll work on Clag 2 now. I might want to simultaneously work on the Clag eye. And that's how you move between projects, just as if you were moving between different canvases in the 3D, in the real world. Okay? Okay, that's enough for this lesson.